Yo soy una intérprete porque amo ser parte de mejorar la vida de todos mis pacientes.
我是中文口译的原因是，因为我想用语言来帮助大家。
أنا مترجمة لأني حابة أكون جزء من علاج مريض متألم وده بيخليني إنسانة أفضل.
Good morning, Father Ernesto. This is Maria from Language Services. She's going to be helping me translate today.
Buenos días, Padre Ernesto. Soy María.
Language Services was set up to support the people that come and don't speak the language. Any patients that come that have any kind of communication barrier, whether it's hard of hearing, deaf, limited English proficiency patients, as well as blind and visually impaired.
Everybody deserves to be treated and be understood, and especially in a healthcare environment.
Patients come from the Arab world with a lot of anxiety, especially if they do not speak any English or read any English. We ease the anxiety by explaining to them how it works here in HSS.
Desde el primer día que tomé la decisión de tomar este hospital, encontré la información en las páginas de internet que ellos tenían un departamento de intérpretes de ayuda para así personas que no conocen el idioma inglés. Y de esta manera pregunté en la admisión y ellos contactaron la oficina del departamento de traducción.
We're based the program based on our most requested languages, which is Spanish, Russian, Chinese, and Arabic. For other languages, we also work with outside agencies, so we do have that support. That includes on-site interpretation, video interpretation through MARTI, which is part of Language Access Network.
What language may I help you with?
Spanish?
Absolutely. One moment, I'll connect you with your next available interpreter.
I do see quite a lot of international patients here at HSS. And so therefore, the role of medical interpreters in my practice is fairly critical. I owe a lot of debt to the skill of the interpreters that I work with in that they first need to grasp where I'm coming from and some of the medical terminology and then translate that to the patient.
Language Services helps me do my job as a surgeon. I can explain the nature of the surgery in great detail to the patient and they'll really understand. For my particular surgery, it's really critical that the patient have a very explicit idea of what needs to be done.
Language Services is very important. They've already built a communication with the patient. On my unit, it's an additional monitoring, so it's very important that we understand what the patient's needs are.
Has he had any fevers recently?
Recientemente, Marcos ha tenido fiebres.
No, nada. Un pequeño cambio ahí. En la nariz yo le he notado que ya se le empezó a marcar la misma marquita de aquí. Cuando venimos aquí yo venía toda triste, pensando que lo que tenía no me iban a ayudar y me ha ayudado bastante. Hemos superado esto que le ha pasado a él y la verdad estoy contenta veniendo acá. Me encanta porque cuando me traducen entiendo todo perfecto. No me quedo con ninguna duda y pregunto lo que en realidad yo necesito saber y entiendo todo lo que me están diciendo.
Trust is very, very much a base of communication in general, but I think it becomes a bigger issue when you don't understand what the other person's saying and you trust this other individual to express what you're trying to get across.
And I tend to work with the same interpreters over and over again, so they really know what I do. And that also is another level of excellence.
There are a lot of hearing handicaps in my family, so I was at the forefront of communicating, being a liaison. So I took on this role very naturally.
The most rewarding is seeing someone who come in severe pain, or a trauma patient, or a patient who have one leg shorter than the other, or on a wheelchair for years. And they leave and they can walk and they are pain-free.
To be able to be part of that longitudinally and see the progression and the change and improvement in the patient's life and their quality of living, that's priceless.
I see their commitment each and every day, and so for that dedication, for that commitment, how could you not be proud and how could you not want to say a huge thank you to all of you?